What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Coming at you today with another pack ripping video. We have more 2021 Series 1. We're going to have 2 hanger boxes picked up at my local Target, a jumbo hobby pack, and then we are also going to be ripping something new that I found when I went to my local hobby store today. Onyx Nimbus 2020 Premium Baseball Cards. It's going to be a little bit different of a product. It's not, they don't have any licensing agreements to put the actual team names or anything on like that, so it's fairly similar to Panini with their products, maybe a little bit different quality, I'm not sure yet. But there's going to be 4 cards per box in here, and 2 of those are actually going to be autographs. The checklist is also fairly small, only about 46 cards in the entire set, and there are a good amount of players in there. Ronald Acuna is in there. Christian Pache for the Braves is also in there. Jason Dominguez is in there. So pretty decent chances that, hopefully we'll get a decent player with one of those autographs. And then there's numbered parallels of all the autographs and base cards in there also. And guys, stick around towards the end of the video. I'm also going to be giving my predictions for the 2021 MLB season and going to be going over those and talking about those. So stick around. We'll probably talk a little bit through it throughout the video while we're ripping into these packs. So to start off, we are going to open one of the hobby packs, or sorry, not one of the hobby packs, but one of the hanger boxes of Series 1. I've had some decent luck finding basically all of the rookies that I want out of this. I've hit with Pache, I've hit with Joe Adele. I've got Joey Bart in the 1952 style. I don't have his base card yet. So here's hoping we find one of them. Continue finding, some more of those rookies, and hopefully, find a hit that we could potentially find. So there's going to be about, I want to say, let's see. There's going to be 67 cards in here, so we're going to flip through these fairly quick, and we'll stop and talk about any ones we have. So Danny Santana from the Rangers, Miguel Andujar, Nelson Cruz, Yelich, Chris Taylor for the Dodgers, Motor City Mashers for the Tigers, Howie Kendrick for the Nats, Byron Buxton, Buster Posey, Adam Frazier for the Pirates, Charlie Morton, now with your Atlanta Braves. Everybody knows that's basically my whole PC is Atlanta on this, so we're going to be setting aside any Braves that we find, along with any of the top players, top rookies we find too. So Johnny Cueto, Kershaw, Max Muncy, Zach Britton, Willie Adames, Matt Shoemaker, Fernando Tatis, Matt Olson. I've actually got his home run challenge card in this set also, which I'm looking forward to actually getting in and picking and figuring out when and what games I'm going to try to pick with that. Sean Manaea. Let's put these out a little bit so we can see with these landscape cards. Hunter Renfroe, Griffin Canning for the Angels, Miami Marlins team card, Jake Arrieta, AJ Pollock, Dane Dunning, our first rookie card of this hanger box. So we're going to go ahead and set that one aside. Mitch White for the Dodgers, another rookie. Trent Grisham, Future Stars. Eduardo Rodriguez for the Red Sox. Dansby Swanson for the Braves. know if that's going to be. And then on the back, our first chrome that I've pulled this year, JD Martinez, that 86 style, or no, sorry, 52 style JD Martinez Topps chrome. I wanted to look real quick on this Dansby. Looking at that code, the last 3 on there are 213. I just want to check because I haven't seen his base card yet. And that looked like it might be a short print. It is not a short print, but still a cool card. It's a PC hit, so we'll take it. On to the second part of the hanger box. And we'll take a break real quick, and I will say, I think that out of the NL East, I'm going to go ahead and pick Atlanta. I know that's going to sound like a homerish pick for, you know, the Braves to win the division, but they're the top team. We've won the division each of the past 2-3 years now, and I don't see them, you know, getting knocked off by any of the teams. Obviously, the Mets are going to be better. The Phillies should be better. Paul DeJong for the Cardinals. But I still think Atlanta is going to come out of the NL East. For the NL Central, I've actually got the Cubs coming out of there. I don't know that that's going to happen. I think the Cardinals probably have the best chance at knocking them off and taking that division. There's a Luis Robert second-year Gold Cup card, Eddie Alvarez. But I think that the Cubs are going to come out of that Central Division. I just don't think there's a lot of star power on any of those teams. Casey Mize and Sixto Sanchez rookie cards. Luis Castillo. And then out of the West, I've actually got the Padres coming out. I just really think that basically everything they've done has been enough to continue basically running that division. And I think they're going to have a big year this year. There's Joey Bart. And following him, as always, Dylan Carlson. 2 nice pickups. Brandon Bilek for the Astros. Lorenzen for the Reds. Tim Anderson. Jose Quintana. Brian Goodwin. Trevor Bauer. And Amir Garrett. So there's one hanger box down. Some good rookie hits and a couple of good PC hits also in there. So let's go on to hanger box number 2. We're going to save that jumbo hobby pack in the Onyx Pack / box until the very end, because we know we're going to get at least 2 hits in that Onyx box, and there's a good chance that we'll get a hit in that jumbo pack also. So fingers crossed we'll get something good out of those 2, and we'll save those for last and really see what we get from there. So on to the second hanger box, another 67 card box here. Awesome Tristan McKenzie on the back of here. Another good rookie card for the Indians. I think he's going to be in for a big year this year too. I can get the pack open. So same thing as before. I'm going to set this aside, kind of split it up. It looks like we've got some color in here. So it'll be interesting to see who we have. Matt Chapman again. Joakim Soria. Randy Dobnak. Yeah, there we go. So coming out of the so for the NL division leaders, like I said, I've got Atlanta, Chicago, and the Padres coming out of the... Ooh, there's a nice Austin Riley for another PC hit. For the division leaders for the NL. For the AL, I gotta admit, this is where it kind of got a little bit tricky for me. I don't feel great about a couple of these picks, but for the AL... the easy one for me was the AL East. I think the Yankees are going to run away with that division. I think what was lost in there's a nice Kyle Lewis Gold Cup. I think what was lost with the Rays this year, I think that's enough to basically say that the Yankees are going to probably walk away with that division. Garrett Cole. I think that probably their biggest challenge is actually going to be Toronto. I really like what Toronto's done, and I think that they're going to have a very good chance at making some noise in the AL East. Justice Sheffield. So in the Central, this is where I again, don't necessarily feel great about this, but I've got the White Sox coming out of the Central. I definitely feel that they've got the young star power that is going to give them some oomph, kind of, and some power to get over that last little bit on there. And then in the West, another one that I don't necessarily feel great about, but I picked the Angels to come out of the West and finally get Trout over the hump a little bit. And I also think that in Pujols' last season, that it's kind of going to be his best chance to get out of there. So Francisco Lindor and Luis Robert, those 1952 cards. On the back here, we have a rainbow foil of Max Fried. Pretty awesome PC hit there. And I've been doing a terrible job of hiding it, but we've got some color here. And it is going to be a Nico Goodrum red. And that, I don't know what that... There it is, a very nice low number, 29/50, Nico Goodrum. Not the best player, but solid low-numbered parallel there. Definitely nice to pick up. That's the first color I've actually seen out of Series 1 this year. I've opened a couple blasters and some other stuff on this end, so that's awesome to see. Evan White, 1952 design. Guerrero Jr. A throwback for Brooks Robinson. Like that card a lot. A Don Mattingly 70th anniversary for Topps. Frankie Lindor. Teoscar Hernandez. So right now, guys, so I've got out of the AL East again. New York for the Central, the White Sox. And for the West, I've got the Angels coming out. Josh Bell, Sean Doolittle, Tampa Bay Rays team card, the dab on them card for the Brewers, a celebration. Adalberto Mondesi for the Royals. Albert Abreu for the Yankees. Tariq Skubal for the Tigers. I like that card a lot. Didn't have his yet. I think he's going to have a good year for the Tigers. Charlie Blackmon. Jake Bowers. Eloy. Chris Davis for the Orioles. Freddie Freeman, another PC hit. I think I'm up to having all of the Braves this year on this set now that I've got Freeman's card. Rafi Devers, league leaders Ozuna, DJ LeMahieu for the Yankees, Roberto Perez for the Indians, Chris Bubic for the Royals, another one of those young arms for the Tigers, Bo Burrows. Future Stars Bo Bichette. Jacob Junis for the Royals. A Heimer Candelario for the Tigers. Ryan Castellani for the Rockies. Nick Keith for the Royals. And then last but not least was that Tristan McKenzie card. Alright guys, so 2 hanger boxes down, and we're actually hitting some pretty solid rookies and pretty solid PC hits here. So absolutely love that. Love to see it. Let's go ahead and jump into the hobby side of things here. The first one we're going to go ahead and open is the Jumbo Pack. So another 46 cards. Series 1 still. And let's see what we get. Hopefully this is one of the ones that had the hit. It doesn't look like there's a thick card in here, but we will keep our fingers crossed. and see what we were able to pull out of here. Starting off, we have Starling Marte for the Marlins, Acuna and Guerrero Jr., Brandon Workman for the Phillies, Bobby Dalbec for the Red Sox, another good rookie hit, Danny Duffy, Joe Adell, awesome to have, Tyler Stevenson, another good rookie hit, Brad Hand, Nomar Mazara, Austin Hayes for the Orioles, Robbie Ray for the Blue Jays, Do It for the Fans for the White Sox, Robert and Jimenez, Nico Goodrum, Matt Chapman, Joakim Soria, Randy Dobnik. Go ahead and flip these back over again. Lewis Brinson, a Whit Merrifield, another Austin Riley, so we'll throw that in the PC pile. Michael Taylor for the Nationals, a gold foil. Oh, no way, we got an... Oh, I don't know if anybody saw that after that, but we have an awesome short print coming up, so I'm going to go ahead and save that and put that away. A Brewers Christian Yelich, a Jackie Robinson 70th anniversary through the years, Brandon Crawford, Chris Paddock, Steven Matz, Mark Conha, Willie Calhoun, Salvador Perez, Albert Almora Jr., a Rockies team card, a Brett Gardner Yankees card, Austin Meadows, Yuli Gurriel for the Astros, Ian Kennedy, Shane Bieber, Dodgers celebration card, hands up, masks up, a Walker Buehler, Mookie Betts, Paul DeYoung, Caleb Smith, Luke Weaver, Kevin Kiermaier, and Marco Gonzalez for the Mariners. Alright, so don't know who all saw, if I did a good enough job covering that up. I saw the name on here. Mitch White, obviously, rookie card, gold foil, not bad. But the one that is on here that is super awesome to have pulled, I know it's a short print. I'm going to try to make sure, there we go. I have it pulled up the right way. It's a Mariners Ken Griffey Jr. card. So obviously, to have pulled that short print, don't know if it's short print or super short print. I'll have to go back in and look at that. And I'll add a note in here about it post-edit while I'm going through and cleaning this thing up a little bit. But Ken Griffey Jr., short print, super short print, not sure. But awesome hit to find in there. Didn't get a auto or a relic, but we did get that Griffey Jr. card out of there, so that's nice. And then that Mitch White gold foil is not numbered, but still a nice rookie parallel to have pulled. I'm having trouble. There it goes. Focus. There it is. Mitch White gold foil. On to the last part of this rip. We have the Onyx premium baseball cards. Not sure exactly what to expect outside of it having 2 autographs in this box. A little bit expensive, you can see I was covering it up, but oh well, it's $54.99 at my local hobby shop. But for 2 guaranteed autos and a fairly small checklist, it's worth a shot on here to see what we get. With that being said, back to the prediction side of things while we're out of here. I gave you all my division leaders and who I think is going to come out of those. Coming out of the AL, I think that the White Sox are actually going to pull it off. I just really like what they've done with their lineup. I think Eloy is going to be in for a big year. I think Robert's going to bounce back from that rough finish to last year. And I think they're really going to turn the corner. Out of the NL, I think that San Diego is really going to be the one to come out of there. I think that if anybody stops them, it's going to be the Dodgers. But I really like what San Diego's done. And I really think that a Chicago and San Diego World Series would be pretty fun and would definitely go a long way with getting people in the seats at baseball games. And I think that after that, I think San Diego pulls it off. And I think Tatis Jr. will probably win the MVP award and the World Series MVP award also. So, jumping into here, we have one pack, 4 cards in it. Like I said, 2 of these are going to be autographs. On the front, and you can see this have a nice chrome metallic finish to this. Like I said, small checklist. There are some lesser named people in there. Alexander Canario is one of them. I don't know if he's a big deal for San Francisco. I'll have to go back and look at that. So let's see how these are set up. I don't know where the autographs are going to be in these. But Alexander Canario. Next is Taylor Trammell for the Mariners. Pretty good autograph to pull. It's on card, so that's nice. And we'll have to go back and see exactly where he is. I want to say he's a prospect for him. That's not a bad hit. And sorry guys, that metallic finish is really throwing off my camera. There we go. So, next one we have is Jose De La Cruz for Detroit. So again, not a great one, not a terrible one. I'll have to go in again and see kind of what's his story. I don't know him enough on this end. I don't know the Tigers players enough, unfortunately. But then the last card we have, oh, there it is. That's one of the ones I was hoping would be an auto on this, but I will take it anyway. Robert Poisson. Obviously, it's not as great as pulling his, let me see if there it goes. Pulling his Bowman card or something like that, but to pull it anyway out of this is fairly good. I'm not sure exactly what the resale on these is. I saw it and, figured I had to, jump in and kind of see where it was. But anyway, Robert Poisson base. And I just remembered, I want to say both of these autographs should be numbered. Let's see. Okay, no, so these are, or at least the Trammell one is a base auto. Their parallels for these, silver is numbered to 325, gold to 50, and black to 25. And the Jose De La Cruz is also a base auto, not numbered. Unless I'm missing it. No, not numbered, Jose De La Cruz. So, all in all, not sure if that was necessarily worth the price we paid for it. It's awesome to get 2 guaranteed hits on there, but the autographs were not necessarily the names we were looking for, De La Cruz and Taylor Trammell. But all in all, pretty fun rip, pretty cool cards. I like the metallic finish on them, and they've got pretty thick stock too on this end. We'll make sure we get that Poisson card sleeved up and taken care of. So flipping back through some of the other hits, I'm not going to go through each and every one of these. We hit a ton of the top rookies out of Series 1, which I would expect having open, 2 hanger boxes and a jumbo. But we did pull that red Nico Goodrum numbered to 50, a Max Fried silver foil for the PC, We didn't hit a Pache or an Ian Anderson, but we did get Joey Bart and Dylan Carlson. Sixto Sanchez was one I didn't have yet. That Luis Robert Gold Cup. JD Martinez Chrome 52. And then probably the biggest one that we hit out of there is that King Griffey Jr. Either short print or super short print. We'll figure it out and let you guys know. So anyway, guys, appreciate you sticking with me on this end. Wanted to do a cool rip to give off some of the predictions for the year. Again, if you haven't already, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and click that like button on the video. Click that bell to get notified. That way you know when we go live with videos or we post something new. And outside of that, guys, you'll see the pop-ups to take you to our most recent playlists, most recent videos, and anything else on this end. With that being said, have an awesome rest of your day, evening, night, whatever it may be, and we will see you guys next time.